Gary, what's happening today?
We're out here cleaning the Highway of Heroes with Silver Cross mom Diane Knight in memory of Major Michelle Knight Mendez, who died in Afghanistan 14 years ago.
Tell me about this. This has been a mission, to say the least. It's close to your heart.
Yeah, 2016, I was just remembering with Diane that when we started this in November of 2016 in memory of Michelle, when we came to learn that we could adopt the Highway of Heroes in memory of the 158 fallen, just that one corner, northwest corner in Grafton, where there's a sign dedicated to Major Michelle Knight Mendez, we picked up 35 bags of large black bags of garbage in 2016 because the highway hadn't been cleaned. So from spring of 2017, the Highway of Heroes from Trenton all the way to Keele Street in Toronto, all the on and off ramps have been cleaned twice a year, the spring clean and the fall clean. And the efforts for me personally changed to get back to the roots 2 years ago when we started introducing Youth Day on the Highway of Heroes. So we bring out youth to clean the Highway of Heroes during the spring and during the fall. And on the car ride up from Kingston, I share with the youth of today about the sacrifices of our Canadian Armed Forces. I point out the Blue We Remember signs, that there's 158 of them to remember the 158 fallen. And we talk about Silver Cross mothers like Diane. The youth bring flowers. They send their condolences for Michelle and for her family.
You were saying over there you're teaching them more than that about alcohol on the highway.
Yeah, it's wild. The youth that are coming out, they're getting their licenses in the next year or two. And, it's on a regular basis when we come across large amounts of alcohol that's dumped, either coming off the highway or going onto the highway. And you can see the rationale of how somebody who has been drinking and driving on the highway, we're going to dump it before we either get on the highway or dump it before we get home. And I was just sharing that, when you get your license, you can't assume that people beside you are not dangerous, that they haven't been drinking or driving, or even, with legal marijuana, that they're impaired. And so for the youth to come out, and they also learn about litter, right? They learn about why not to litter. And I talk about depending on where the garbage is, most likely the driver is throwing out the garbage when we're cleaning on this side of the road, or most likely it's the passengers. So I'm trying to teach them not to litter, and then there's people out here, volunteers, that are picking it up to keep their community safe. And on this specific stretch of Canadian highway that is close to your heart, close to my heart, there's volunteers out here picking it up, and it's from the military community, veterans, people that care about them.
It's maddening, it's infuriating that in the best country in the world, in the beautiful country, and it's a cold, chilly fall day, but the colors on the trees and here you are picking up garbage.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny that you say that, because what I think about every time I'm with Diane, there's a mother of a fallen soldier, a Silver Cross mom, and she always ends up picking up the most garbage. There she is behind me, picking up the most garbage. She cares about her community. She's lived here her entire life. She knows we're here to remember her daughter. And I just think, as a Canadian citizen, it's the ones that have lost the most, that have sacrificed the most, that often at times are the ones giving the most back to the community.